Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new Jurassic World Evolution 2 livestream. My name is Jens, in the guise of one Dr. Alan Grant, as played by Sam Neill, because today, we are celebrating the 30th anniversary of the original Jurassic Park film. And of course, to mark the occasion, we have released earlier today, just a mere 4 hours ago, we released the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary update for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I hope you've all been enjoying it so far, if you've been able to check it out. And if you haven't, well, welcome to the live stream. This is where we're going to be checking out that new update in Jurassic World Evolution 2 in just a few moments. Before we do that, let's have a look at the chat and see who we've got here. Nazurko saying nice cosplay, thank you very much. Dark Evil saying Jens Grant, hello, welcome. Rex Tom is here. Tyrannosaurus saying you're looking great, man, thank you. We've got Heather G and Osric from the mod team, of course. Fran from the community team, lovely people over here. Welcome to the live stream. It is wonderful to have you all here. Yeah, like I said before, we are going to be checking out the free update that just released for Jurassic World Evolution 2 earlier today. I'm very excited because, I mean, it's Jurassic Park related. It's more decorations. It's free. It's available to you right now if you play the game. And we're also going to be giving away some amazing Jurassic World Evolution 2 related prizes. So stick around for the giveaways that we're doing, and also stick around for some of your movie recreations that we have gotten from you over on our social channels. But before we get to that, I'm gonna have to. It is my pleasure to introduce my two guests for this here live stream. Joining me today on the couch, it's none other than Rich Newbold and Tom Clark. Hello,
hey guys.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
How's it going?
Really good. Yeah.
Are you excited?
Oh yes.
Always.
Yeah,
Always. Yes.
excited.
So you put me on this couch. I am hype.
Yeah. I mean, we put Rich here. We turn the camera on. We just say, "Go, Rich," and Rich is just like, "All right,
I'm in.
what am I talking about? What are we doing?"
Yeah, what are we doing?
All smiles, all good. So let's start with you, Rich. For people who don't know you, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, I'm Rich Newbold. I'm the game director on Jurassic World Evolution 2, and it's my job to figure out all the amazing dinosaurs, features, and content that we bring to the game, and work with the team to bring them to you guys at home. That's my job, really.
And Tom, this is your first live stream for Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Yes.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the community? Who are you? What do you do?
Hello, I'm Tom Clark. I'm the product manager on Jurassic World Evolution 2. And my role has multiple pieces, but I have the very lucky privilege of working with all the great teams on the game and planning our marketing campaigns. So everything from sort of launch to launch and everything in between. And I work quite closely with Universal to make sure that the content and the messaging and stuff that we put out is on brand and fits within the franchise of the game.
Yeah, and I mean, you work very closely with both myself and with Rich, and with
literally work with everybody,
and with the wider community team, wider marketing team, all that stuff to make sure that everything that goes out is, it fits in with everything else. Yeah, it is good to have you here. It's live stream, first time live stream.
Yes, I'm very excited to be on. Yeah, especially for today for this update because it's great.
Yeah.
So it's been the update's been out for about 4 hours. The reception so far has been absolutely incredible. People went wild for the announcement, and we're looking at screenshots, like eyeing all the little tiny details. Oh, is that a different path? What is that thing in the background? And now everything is out there. We've said, hey, there's over 20 different decoration pieces. There's all these new pylons, new paths, all that kind of stuff. What's it been like seeing the reception to the free update?
It's great. It's always great when you guys get so excited about things that we're doing. It reinforces the work that we do, and it's great to see the community receive that so well. So yeah, it's always great to see that, and to see all the people going through some of the screenshots that some of the marketing team put together to try and find if they can see all of the decorations. There's an amazing shot that you chose. It has has a landscape that has all of the decorations in, piecing through that and trying to figure it all out. So it's been great to see.
Yeah, no, super excited. It was so good to finally be able to talk about it and obviously lift the cap on this. And I spent a lot of Tuesday afternoon and yesterday going through comments and videos and subreddits and stuff, saying how excited everybody was, and like you said, just breaking down all the shots. And probably a little bit selfish actually, because I wanted the update to come out so I could play it. So
But that is one of the best parts about this job, is being able to see what everyone's saying about all this stuff. Definitely. And not to mention people just really going to town on all the assets that we put out there. and knowing behind the scenes what's coming and what's not coming, like reading someone's Reddit comment saying, "Oh, I wonder if they're going to do this," and then just sending it to the team, going, little do they know.
Yeah.
There's some good videos and content in the last few months when because the Jurassic Park anniversary is coming, and the Universal and the wider teams across the whole brand are doing things, and people going, "Oh, I wonder if they're going to add this to Jurassic World Evolution. It'd be great if they add this." We've been kind of sat going, yeah, they're going to be so excited when they finally see what we're doing. I was like, yeah, we've done that one, we've done that one, I've done that one as well. So they're going to be really excited.
Yeah, it's really awesome. Yeah, definitely.
So it's really cool. So we're going to take a closer look at the items very soon. But first, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about your relationship with the Jurassic Park franchise. Do you remember when you first saw the film, Rich?
I don't remember.
30 years ago?
Thank you for making me feel so.
For anyone over the age of 30, which is at least me and Rich, apologies in advance for making you feel old.
I don't remember where I was, but I remember watching the films and being so excited. I think I was quite young for what the movie target was. I think there was quite a lot of scary moments in it. I think I was probably a bit too young for those. But I remember before those scary bits, having that sense of wonder and awe that you see with Alan and Ellie, where it's like seeing dinosaurs brought back to life for the first time. And Spielberg and the film team did such a great job in making it feel real. It's like you felt as though those dinosaurs were real. They did an amazing job. And I think I've said it before, that scene with the Triceratops where they're physically really close to a dinosaur and it's breathing and it's like, this looks like it's real. It's the first time I felt like dinosaurs could be real. Normally they're just in textbooks and they're like, here's some drawings, here's some sketches. Or
here's a big plastic model in a zoo or a park somewhere. Yeah.
And it was like, I can now picture it. I can see these animals, these dinosaurs being real things. And that was just amazing. That moment has never left me. It's always been an exciting bit of working on this franchise, working on these games. Is kind of harking back to those feelings I had at that moment in time.
Yeah, the comment from Fran here in the chat from the community team saying, "I was 1 year old when Jurassic Park came out."
Yeah, there's been members of the development team that are sub 30 that we kind of educate them on how that moment was because it was before their time. But yeah, it's been really good.
What about you, Tom?
I feel really young now. That film came out on the year I was born, so I was a little late to the viewing party, but same sort of thing. I don't remember exactly where I was when I watched it, but I think the thing that always resonated with me the most was it's the scene with the Brachiosaurus at the beginning when they first see them, and the effects that they used, to your point, about how good they looked then, and still now, like when I watch the movie, like it still stands like on its own legs, like in terms of like how it just, I think there are some films where the VFX, after a while, you go, oh yeah, that's definitely VFX. But something about Jurassic Park, every time you see it, it's just like
it still
holds up,
and it still tricks you because you know there is. I mean, a lot of it is physical models, obviously, but also some of it is CGI. But still, you're just like,
there's a style.
How did they do it?
Yeah, there's a style to it that just is fantastic, and that's a bit for me that I always remember the most.
Is it like do you have a favorite film, or is it? I mean, for me, it's the first one.
It's the first one for me. Yeah, definitely. And I think that's what makes those kind of scary moments in the film impact you more because they feel real. They feel like they're real animals and dinosaurs that they're interacting with in those scenes, and that because of the effects, that makes them more scary because you can connect with them more because like it does feel real. It doesn't feel like it's all digital or VFX. It's like these velociraptors.
There is actually something coming for the actor who played, you see it. I absolutely love it. I think actually I saw Jurassic Park 2 before I saw Jurassic Park 1.
Oh, wow.
Somehow I ended up with, but I remember seeing the trailer a lot for back in the day, there was a thing called VHS tapes. And
this is really old men on the couch now.
And I remember being, trailers ahead of the main feature. And sometimes, I'd see the Jurassic Park trailer and I'd be very scared because I was a child and didn't know any better. Yeah. And I think I saw Jurassic Park 2 before I saw Jurassic Park 1. But Jurassic Park 1 will hold a special place in my heart because it is the best one. I just got to say, it's the best one. Yeah. So there's a lot of decorative items in the update. There's a lot of different stuff we've taken from the first film to put it back into the game. Do you have a favorite decorative item from this update specifically? So
you've asked me this question in different guises every time we release a species pack.
Yeah.
And as I say
hard to choose from all your children.
I love all of my decorative updates equally. But my favorite is probably the Mr. DNA statue.
Oh yes.
Because he was so. Again, it was one of those moments in the movie that you kind of relate to, you kind of see, and you sit on the couches and you're watching this presentation, like, here's this amazing theme park. And he was so cool and unique and fun, and I was like, that's putting that one in the update was great, and that's my favourite bit. But I love them all equally.
What about you, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Have I stolen yours?
Right. Well, no, you haven't actually. No, I was worried you were going to. No, obviously, love all of the items. They are all really fantastic. But I think the log. As soon as I heard that was coming, I was like, yes, the log. Obviously, I love the scene from the movie, which is deliberately why we've done one of the screenshots set up with gamma miners and stuff.
We'll get to see that later.
Also, I think from just a decoration standpoint of like playing the game, I think it's going to be a fantastic piece to put in the enclosures, and it'll couple really nicely with the log viewing gallery that we released in the last update as well. So that's probably my favourite.
And we will take a look at that very, very shortly. But I think. So there are actually two. Well, first I'm going to kick off a giveaway, and there's also a giveaway that you can participate in the chat, I believe. So we're hosting a giveaway across our social channels right now, where if you're in our social channels, if you're on Twitter, on Facebook, or on Instagram, you can win a DLC of your choice. If you type in !codes in the Twitch chat, there should be a link to all of those stuff where you can see what the terms and conditions are and all that stuff. But I'm also going to kick off a stream giveaway for some really cool items, some cool Jurassic World Evolution 2 merch. And what we're going to be giving away right about now is, first of all, this absolutely amazing green Jurassic World Evolution 2 hoodie. It's got the big Jurassic World Evolution 2 logo on the front, on the back, and then the DFW logo on the front. You've probably seen me wearing this on multitudes of live streams over the past year and change.
It
is very
comfy.
Super comfortable. It is so nice, so lovely. We're also giving away one of these ceramic mugs, which also have the Jurassic World Evolution 2 logo, as well as the DFW logo. We're going to be giving away one of these notebooks. They have lines in them, which you can't really see on the camera because of the lighting, but it's there. And this Jurassic World Evolution 2 water bottle, which also has the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Department of the Interior, DFW, oh no, I'm tripping up now.
The Department of Fish and Wildlife.
Thank you, DFW logo on it. So there's going to be some terms and conditions that I have to read right now. So to enter the giveaway, I'm going to give you a keyword that you'll need to type in the chat, and the competition will close in about 5 minutes. So let's say at 3:24 BST or hour 24, whatever your time zone is. And after that, we will pick, I believe it is one winner of this particular set of prizes. So it is a Frontier Developments Twitch channel only competition. So unfortunately, it's not going to be available on YouTube, and geographical restrictions will apply. The terms and conditions for full details will be available at frontier.co.uk/legal, and this information will also be posted in the chat. So if you're a winner, we will send you a Twitch whisper from the official Frontier account. And the keyword you will need to type in is !JP30. So JP30 in chat. !JP30 in chat. And these items are only available through this giveaway, not possible to buy anywhere, so it is only available in the giveaway. All right, now we're gonna go back to this. So there's a very interesting decorative item in this particular update.
Yes.
That there's been a lot of, I wouldn't say controversy, not controversy.
Yeah.
It's been a fun thing to work on. It is and I saw someone in chat also ask who had to model the giant pile of dung.
So,
because there is a very iconic scene in Jurassic Park where Ian Malcolm says that's a giant pile of dung.
That's a giant pile of, and
yeah.
it was one that we had many conversations in the office about what decorative items we want to put in, and this one was one that I wanted to put in, but I was concerned about, as you say, the reaction in the scene itself was quite iconic as well. I was like, let's do it, and I had to go over to a wonderful artist we have, Connor Burns, and go, Connor, I want to put the great big pile of in the decorative update, and I'm going to need you to, can you model it, please? And he took it really well, and he worked on that for a few days, and I think it was probably he said it was the most interesting thing I think he'd worked on for a while now. But yeah, it was a wonderful item to add. It's because it was such an iconic moment, and just the way that I kind of spoke to you about it when we were on whether we should do it, and I was like, when Spielberg frames it, like he has this, he pulls the camera back, and you see it come into shot, and then He takes his sunglasses off, and then he delivers this slide. It was
Iconic
It's
line.
so good.
It's like we can't not do this.
No.
So yeah.
And there it is. It's out there. You can place it in your parks
We
right
have to
now.
be careful because the rating of the game and the audience that we can't use some of the language that we use in the film. So but still, it's there, and it's been quite fun.
It's great. The texture on it as well is fantastic.
Yeah,
you can get quite close to that.
We put a lot of detail, as we do with everything. We put a lot of detail into it. It's one of the most interesting things we've added in
definitely.
Jurassic World Evolution 2 so far. Yeah,
and also making the decision of where to put that in screenshots. So
Yes.
we deliberately put it over at the back to see who would pick up on it. And then I think when I saw the first couple of people see it, it just blew up from there.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing that a lot of people weren't expecting from this particular update, because that is one of those surprises where it's like, oh, it's that. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm gonna put that in my enclosures. But yeah, speaking of your enclosures, I think we can jump on into the game proper. I have a sandbox mode park loaded up now. There's a mix of elements in this thing. It's a bit of Jurassic Park, it's a bit of Jurassic World. So please excuse some of the Jurassic World themed buildings, but the idea is to use this sandbox park to show off some of the decorations that are now available in the update. So I think first off is these lovely Dilophosauruses over here, because I placed two.
they're logs.
They're logs.
That is 100% a log.
Yeah. So yes, one of the things that people also, they saw it and they just went, log, finally a log.
Yep.
And made famous from the Gallimimus scene in the film as well, where Alan Grant and the kids hide behind this log while the Gallimimuses are being chased by the T-Rex. And much like the rocks, these can be placed in a numerous different kinds of configurations. That's the word I'm looking for. So you can just very easily do what I did, which is just do this basically, and then you can just have it in many different ways, however you want.
But yeah, that one's a very iconic log.
Yes.
It's a weird way, obviously, but it's shaped and styled in a different, specific way for the way the Gallimimuses run over it, so it can rock. And so we wanted to make sure that we got that detail of making sure the branches are the right angles, depending on the way the camera is positioned in the movie. So you see it from one side and the side and the other. So we tried to make sure that it was as one-to-one recreation as we could based on the shots in the film. So it comes out really well of you kind of picturing where Sam and the kids were, which side they were when they moved over to hide from the T-Rex.
I think this is the shot, or is it the other way around? I forget now.
Yeah, there's like a nice little nook they hide in at one point.
So it's fantastic recreation. I gotta say, absolutely. And shout outs to the people who got my terrible joke earlier about the log and the Dilophosaurus. Because it's one of those fandom memes that you kind of have to acknowledge.
I'm OG. I've been here since the first game.
You've
been I was there.
Yeah, you've been
I was
here for
there,
a while.
guys. I saw it live.
I do believe that is the end of the giveaway. If my producer Adam can confirm or deny that for me, he absolutely can. And the winner of the hoodie and the notebook and the ceramic mug and the water bottle is Sarge_T over on Twitch. Well done. Congratulations, you have been accepted as the giveaway winner, and please look out for a Twitch DM right now. And that's the end of the giveaway. No more
giveaway.
Well, there is more giveaway, but that's the end of this giveaway.
Yes.
That's the end of that giveaway. We'll get to one more in just a few moments, actually. But yeah, that's the log. And you can put it in your parks. You can put it pretty much everywhere.
Preferably right near the entrance, so that everybody can see it immediately.
Yeah, just like, it's a log.
And I think this, it is just a log, but I think this is a testament to how good Jurassic Park was. Is that we can spend time with you guys and in the game, put it in game and go, this is a log, but it's an iconic log because of those amazing scenes that you have in the movie of them running away, of the Gallimimuses coming over the hill and then running away from the T-Rex. I think it just shows how much that film has resonated with us over 30 years. Really.
Absolutely, yeah. I personally think every park needs a new log visibility function, says Tom Jurassic.
Just a brand new dinosaur behaviour. Needs every
log.
Log, 7 out of 8 logs in this enclosure.
Can the guests see the log?
The log need.
So yeah, it obviously wouldn't be a trip to Jurassic Park without a shout out for the decorations in the visitor center. And fans of the film might recognize the skeleton statues of the T-Rex and the Alamosaurus, which are now also available in the game for free thanks to this new decorations update. And here they are. And this was as close together as I could get them on a short amount of time because had to kind of rush it before this live stream began. But it is definitely you're definitely able to place them fairly close together if you want to.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
We've done some. There's been some tweaks to some of the hitboxes for some of these decorations.
Because at first when I said I wanted to recreate the arches and the skeleton scene, we envisioned it almost as one piece, but as we started developing it, we realized that people want that flexibility. They want to have the skeleton separate from the banner, but they also want to try and recreate the interaction or the proximity that the skeletons have in the visitor center as well. So there's been some tweaks that we've done on the hitboxes, so you can kind of recreate that as much as you can. What was envisioned as one piece is now 3 pieces, and you have a lot more flexibility.
Yeah, so much more variety with it. Yeah, and I've been seeing a couple of screenshots already, and I think people have got it really close. To each other.
I wouldn't put it past our community to just really just get on the final pixel and where they need to put it. Comment here from the Bats channel. Love all the new decorations. Bravo Frontier team. Thank you very much. Dark Evil says the skeletons are so good. Yes. They really, really are. And someone said, "Where's the log at?" Well, we showed them. There's 2 in the background. There's like 3 in the background, right there. 100% logs. Can confirm that they are 100% logs. Apparently, there's a fun fact from Berenson123. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is the first time in the franchise with our live Alamosauruses.
Yes, well, because I remember. Yes, I do remember those conversations I had when I was looking to add the Alamosaurus to the roster. Was part of the decision making for that was because of the skeleton and finding out the skeleton was an Alamosaurus and not some. I think some people believe it's a Brachiosaurus or an Apatosaurus, but it's actually an Alamosaurus. So when I put together the species list for Jurassic World Evolution 2, that was part of the reason that I wanted to add the Alamosaurus because kind of those species lists I tried to keep as much in franchise as possible when it comes to the film. So because of that kind of film reference, that's why we wanted to bring it to life.
Mm-hmm. What are you building, Jens?
I'm just placing down some decorations so people can look at these fantastic walls. So we've got the. I'm going to see if I can get this pronunciation properly. Les Gigantes Mural.
Oh, you said that way better than I was going to. I'm really impressed.
That was really good. Jens?
The mural, I believe, from the restaurant in Jurassic Park, where they're eating the Chilean sea bass, all that stuff.
Oh, man.
See, I know my.
Showing us up.
I know my movie trivia.
That's really impressive. Yeah, this is that iconic. Everything in this movie is iconic. Is that scene where the Velociraptor? You think it's part of the mural, and it's not. It turns its head. So yeah, it was. A great piece to add.
And also it's great to have it in the game, right? Because that piece of artwork,
it's really
is fantastic, and it's I mean, we see it in the movie, but I don't think it's something that's as sort of readily available visually. Yeah. So to have
and
it
I think
here,
trying to bring those things that you see inside the visitor centre, even though we don't have an interior of the visitor centre, but trying to bring those things so you can because they're so visually iconic. Yeah. We want to put them in, and then you can now kind of almost create your own.
You can make like a mini restaurant, like I have done here, right here. Yeah. Tom Jurassic calling me out in Twitch saying the question is, does Jens know the name of the chef who made the sea bass? Alejandro.
He's on fire. Can't
Come
touch
at me,
him.
bro.
Can't touch him.
Jurassic Tom.
Also, someone said it in chat. I knew it before someone said it in chat. Just saying.
You shouldn't have said that because now it seems like.
And speaking of the visitor, well, obviously I showed off the tables and chairs right here, which are also from the cafeteria scene, the restaurant scene. But we should also, of course, take a look at the giant "When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth" banner. And I realized I should have created the thing from the film where you have the banner and the dinosaur skeletons underneath it.
That would have been too obvious.
Maybe
and you're anything but someone that does the obvious thing.
It depends on the day, I think. But yeah, no, also, again, just very, very classic thing to put in.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great sort of centerpiece for your entrance area or for wherever you would like to place it. Really.
Yeah, and this one we had to interpret slightly because I think in the movie it hangs down.
Yes.
So we wanted to put it outside, and we added these columns that are kind of they are the Jurassic Park feel, kind of stone columns with the, I'll say the light fixtures, like I'm in B&Q. The flames. Oh, there's a technical term for those. The lights. The
Torches?
Flames. Torches. That's the word.
Right.
That was the word I couldn't get to.
Go for something else.
I couldn't get to the word torch. The torches in the middle. Kind of. It makes you just feel like the gates from Jurassic Park as well.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, speaking of the gates,
You're welcome.
it's a bit further away than I
Lovely
thought.
That's a bit
Where did
further
you-
Oh
back.
no,
You
they're not there.
moved it.
I removed them. Oh no. Here they
it
are.
is.
They've been here the
Yes.
whole time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Jurassic Park gates, placeable decorative Jurassic Park gates, which love the torches.
I love this. Yeah.
They look real
Torches.
good.
That's the one.
As well with the update is that there's quite a few items here that you can put over paths, which I think I'm
Yes.
most
Yeah.
excited
Yeah.
about, especially with I think the wall piece that you had as well with the doorway. So yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
there's some
great.
tech that we added as part of the viewing tree log. The raised viewing log from the last
The viewing
update.
gallery.
Yes,
The log viewing
The
gallery.
log viewing gallery. That's I can't remember.
This one, the log
Yes,
viewing
the
gallery.
log viewing gallery. Sorry, guys, I'm having a word problem here.
It's been a day.
We can utilise some of the tech that we added for that to add these kind of arches that will go over paths, and it means that sometimes the guests or the small dinosaurs can now use them.
Yeah.
So
That's
I mean,
great.
we could reuse some of that technology that we added to add the log viewing gallery. So it'd be quite nice.
Absolutely. There's. I also love the fact, like Tom said, you can place it on paths. People can walk under it. Like feels very versatile in that sense.
Yeah.
Like you could have it as background decoration, or you can just plonk it
Yep.
down sort of straight in the middle of your park as well, which I really enjoy. I think it's a great little feature. All right, let me just take a look at my plan here to see if there's anything I'm missing. Yes, so there's some functional decorative items as well. I mean,
Yes.
I would say the decorative items serve a function.
Something being decorative
anyway, because
is a
it is.
function.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is a function
yeah.
in and of itself. But
Yeah.
we've also added in these new paths that the guests are walking around on.
Yes.
Which some veterans, some OGs, might recognize as the paths from the return to Jurassic Park DLC
yes.
from Jurassic World Evolution 1. Which so what was the thought behind putting this
So-
in as well?
We added we had a Jurassic Park building style in Jurassic World Evolution 2. We had a lot of decorations already, but as part of this update, the anniversary, we kind of had a big deep dive into what materials and assets did we have already in game that we could utilize, that we reuse in a different way, such as the gates and the tour gates, and now the Jurassic Park arches, but also things that we had in that PDLC from Jurassic World Evolution 1. And the community were really quite vocal about wanting some of these paths that we added as part of that DLC in Jurassic World Evolution 2. So we went back, had a look at how we built them, recreated them as best we can for this update. And these ones, I think they have the Jurassic Park logo on them as well. So
Yeah,
it
the
was-
T-Rex head.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And so if you now play in, I mean, currently this is in all eras, but if you play in the Jurassic Park building era, then they will be available to you both as a sort of classic facility path and classic luxury path. And so it's, I like it a lot. It's cool. It adds more diversity, and I think
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a very
That's
good
the key
addition.
thing, yeah.
So, but yeah,
A lot of the decorations, they kind of fell into those three buckets. What can we add that's new? What can we add that's a rework of something we already had? And what could we pull from that PDLC and rework so it fits in the new game and the new functionality we had?
Other things that we've added in are these sort of classic Jurassic Park pylons, which I've added some of here so we can showcase what they look like. A bit more sort of, it fits into the Jurassic Park aesthetic. They're a bit more industrial, a bit more older looking, since it's from like the 90s-ish. And it's a nice little addition. So there's more variety. And of course, there's a brand new gate as well, the classic gate.
I love this.
Which can be attached to any fence. Or to the classic fence as well. I think I have a, here we go, Ranger team. Boom.
We're going to get a live demo. I love the
Live
logo.
demo
It looks
of
fantastic.
of the functional classic gate. Ooh.
There's a banner in the way there.
Yeah, I noticed. And now
It's just there.
now the hood's going to slowly slide off.
Slowly
the thing.
slide off.
There we go.
There's an amber statue.
I got rid of it.
Jens, there's an amber statue just there.
I swear I'm a decent driver in real life, just video games.
Too
It's
many
just-
decorations now.
Yeah.
You're going to hit
Put too
them.
many in. And if I can just slide past here.
Yes.
Yes.
It looks so good.
It opens just like a gate would. And just
The success criteria we had was make the gate open like a gate would.
exactly. I love it.
if you want a glimpse into that, actually was quite technically hard to have our gates open this way. All of our normal gates slide out of the way, and you don't have to worry about vehicles being in the way of the path. These airlock gates, because the film they open outwards, it was a real technical challenge for us to implement that. And one of the hardest things in video games to implement is actually a gate or a door. So we spent a lot of time and effort to try and make sure that worked as seamlessly as possible, having them both work so they will open like they'll both open as airlock gates as a pair as well. The team did an incredible job taking what at first might have just seemed quite easy, put some gates together, but we wanted it to kind of feel as much as possible like the Jurassic Park movie itself, and having them open out towards the cars.
Before we get to the small electrified fence, I'm going to kick off giveaway number 2. And for this giveaway, we're giving away a blue T-shirt in the choice of your size. Unfortunately, I don't have the T-shirt with me right now, but it's a really cool looking blue T-shirt that you can win. Similar in design to this one, actually. And we're also going to give away a fossil pin, and then also the ceramic mug and the notebook that we showed off earlier. And once again, there are some terms and conditions that I'm going to quickly read out for everyone. So to enter the giveaway, I'm going to give you a keyword that you'll need to type in the chat, and the competition will close in about 5 minutes. And so that's going to be at 3:42 BST, or hour 42 wherever you are located, and then we will pick one winner at random. It is a Frontier Twitch channel only competition, and geographical restrictions will apply. Please check the terms and conditions for full details at frontier.co.uk/legal, and we will also post this information in the chat. If you're a winner, there's going to be a Twitch DM from the official Frontier Twitch account. The keyword you will need to type in is !merch, !MERCH, !merch in Twitch chat. Now, back to the game.
Very smooth, yeah.
So smooth.
Thank you very much. I mean, I've done this for several years now, so I feel like I'm getting good.
Let's see the fence.
Let's look at the fence.
Yes.
So, classic fence from Jurassic Park. And a variation of the type of fence that Alan Grant at one point will climb over and pretend to get an electric shock from. And so I just made an entire pen over here with T-Rexes in it to really showcase what it looks like if you just make a entire enclosure with it. And it's looking good.
Yeah, and again, I think this one, it's kind of as close as we can get to being the fences from Jurassic Park. The way that we build our fences in game, everything has to be asymmetrical because we don't know the inside or the outside, and also we have our dinosaurs that can climb up these fences, so we have to make sure there's a consistency in height and the way they look, but it gives you that vibe of Jurassic Park fences. It's really good, and it fits perfectly well. It fits really well with the classic gate as well, the airlock gate, and you can have a really nice looking Jurassic Park themed enclosure as well. Putting in some T-Rexes and some
giant piles of dung.
Giant piles.
This brings me quite neatly to the giant pile of dung, which I've also placed in this particular enclosure. We talked about it already a little bit. New decorative item, the thing that surprised most people, I think. And I think also, this can't be placed on paths, I believe.
Yes. It's just for enclosures.
Yeah.
Just for enclosures.
It is a purely enclosure aesthetic. Or near your paths, I guess.
It's meant to be in your enclosures with your dinosaurs, fitting that stuff. But yes, it's been an experience that I didn't think I would have. Nor do I think Connor or Mattas, the VFX artist, that's been having that added some extra detail to some of the insects buzzing around. I don't think they were expecting to work on either. When you get into the games industry, it's amazing how varied and
there are a lot of things that you can work on in the games industry.
And I think the key thing was those reactions have been the best thing about it. It's those people being amazed by it, but in a positive way they are, and it's been great to see. Yeah.
There's some other things that we haven't touched on that I'll briefly touch on because we need to get moving to a different part of the stream here. But there's the incredible Mr. DNA statue that will... It's Mr. DNA. There he is. Look how happy he is. Yeah. He's so happy. He even likes. Oh, this is me using the first-person mode light on, so we can see him a little bit better. There's the big Jurassic Park stone sign here, as well as the smaller "When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth" badge.
Yeah, we just wanted to do some nicer nicer variants of using the logo in a different way on the rocks, or having a different variation of the big sign for people that kind of have a different feel. They're having walkways that kind of have those Jurassic Park banners in. You can now have these ones in a vertical style.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the giveaway that I mentioned earlier is still going on over on our Twitch channel. Type in !merch to enter in for that. We're going to be we're going to be moving on and jumping into some movie recreations that we've made, both with the new assets that we've added into the game. Sorry, so technical, like new decorations that we've added into the game, as well as looking at some movie recreations that some of our amazing players have created as well. So let's then, I think we can just jump onto the first one, because this giveaway is ending. No, actually, the giveaway is ending in 10 seconds, so we can let the giveaway run its course. And then we can.
I'm going to pad for 5 more seconds.
Pad for a couple of more seconds. Yes, I'm going to do that. But yeah, it's been absolutely incredible seeing all the work that's been put into this as well. And yeah, just hats off to the dev team.
You could have done it
for all the stuff that they've done.
Put it on
this hat is weirdly uncomfortable, so I didn't want to wear it.
I did wonder why you
for
took
longer
it off.
than I needed to. Yeah, no. And as Evolution Square points out in YouTube, I thought you were cosplaying as Alan Grant, not Claire Deering. All right, that is the end of the second giveaway. We have a winner, and that winner is none other than Paleon. Congratulations, Paleon. You are the winner of a t-shirt, a notebook, a mug, and a water bottle, which we will we'll get your details, and we'll get it sent off to you as soon as possible. All right. Let's take a look at some of these movie recreations. So I do believe that first we'll be looking at our movie recreation scenes, and then later on we'll be looking at some of the user-made things, the player-made stuff. So the first one here is, I believe it's the famous Gallimimus scene. All we need is a log in the background and a giant T-Rex chasing them. And I mean, hats off again to the people who work over in the creative side of things, making all these marketing
is fantastic
stuff.
And actually, when we were talking about this this update, I think everybody got really excited about working on it, because obviously the items that are involved and the nostalgia behind it, and obviously there's so many scenes and stuff that you can pull from in the movie, and everybody was really excited to play on it. So I actually think with the Gallimimus one, we've actually got a couple of those screenshots that we've been using, and one with the log and the T-Rex, and they've been really fun to work on. And,
it's been cool to see as well. You can submit your own over on our social channels. Just type Jurassic Recreation in the Twitch chat, and you can get more information about that. We're going to move on to scene number 2, and your favorite scene.
This is a particular favourite of mine. Yeah,
particular favourite of yours, with the Brachiosaurus about to have a bit of a meal, and of course the people in the Jeep being amazed at what's going on, and just the way I'm thinking of that scene, just the way it's built up, where we see all the different characters reacting to this thing, and then just the camera rearing up, and it's absolutely
so
just
good.
Masterful filmmaking, I gotta say. It's really cool. Let's then go to the next one, which is the third one. There it is. It's the T-Rex, and again, people on the creative side of things, people who make the images and videos and things that we put out on our social channels, do some wild, crazy work that I just could not. I mean, I can barely move a thing around in Photoshop, but the stuff they do.
They'll give us a couple of versions to look through, and sometimes it's like, but I like all of them.
Yes. I've had that
which one do I choose?
Which one do I
one
pick?
of these? I like the ones that no, you need to choose one.
Can I put one on Twitter and one and print out one, and just absolutely incredible stuff. And the framing of it, the roar is timed perfectly, and incredible stuff. Hats off. And we'll move on then to some player-made stuff here. This is actually the prelude, I would say, to Tom's favorite scene with the Brachiosaurus. This one coming in from Billionel Messi, recreating the very famous "They do move in herds" moment from the movie, and I can kind of hear like the music swelling already just from looking at it. So it's yeah, absolutely incredible stuff. And I think I recognize Billy and El Messi from, I believe, the subreddit, and I know that they are very, very good at
Yeah, really good. Yeah, the
creating
lighting and everything in that
screenshots
shot
and
is-
parks and
yeah.
everything. So
Yeah,
it's
really nice.
absolutely well done. This next one here, I believe, is from Alpha Rex 1993. This incredible movie recreation with the well-known quote, what you've got in there, is it King Kong? As they drive in via the tour cars into the Jurassic Park gate. Well done, really well done.
Yeah, great shot.
And I love that, you know, you can just take some very, this is gonna sound derogatory, I don't mean it that way, but you know, it's very simple, very easy to
What are
kind
you
of
saying,
recreate,
Jens?
and it looks great.
I'll allow it.
The game is great. Game's still good. Next screenshot is from Abominable Book, creating the first look at the Brachiosaurus, another angle of what we saw earlier. And again, I'm amazed every time I see the dinosaurs in the game anyway, because yeah, it's been a joy to work on this game and just know that I'm a tiny part of one of my favorite movie franchises,
yeah.
and also just looking at what the team does and how they make all this stuff.
That's a great screenshot. More screenshots of this scene, please.
You'll make Tom very, very happy. I'll just send it to you every time I see it. And I believe the last one here should come in from LFD10 Noob. And can you remember the quote that goes along with this one?
No.
No?
No.
I don't think it's the one you think of.
No. I can't remember the word torch. Okay? Don't ask me to try and come up with a quote from the movie. Okay? The pressure's getting to me now.
Okay. What about you, Tom?
No, go on. You've clearly
I
written
mean,
it
I
down.
have it in.
You've
I
got
have it
written
here.
down, so
I have it here
The
anyway.
chef's name was Alejandro. Oh, okay. Oh, now
Oh, is that what they ate in the restaurant? Oh, okay, nice.
I knew that already. But yeah, it's from Alan Grant saying that this one was always my favorite when I was a kid. Now that I see one, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
No.
When they first find the unfortunately sick Triceratops
Poorly
in the film.
drug. Yep.
And Fran in chat going, "Oh, Rich."
I'm always
she
I always let
obviously-
Fran down.
She thought you knew
She has
this.
she has the biggest bar for me, and I'm always falling under it.
It's
Oh, well.
fine. You know, I mean, like you said, you couldn't remember the word torch. I don't know how anything in society works outside of the things that I work on and the things I'm interested in. I mean,
It's fine. We all have our deficiencies.
yeah, exactly. And mine are everything outside of film and video game trivia. But yeah, that is what it is. So we have been doing some giveaways over on this here live stream, and if you unfortunately didn't win any of them, then don't worry. There's a DLC code giveaway happening over on our social channels, and we're actually giving away DLC codes throughout the entire week. So you'll just have to follow us over on Twitter or on Facebook or on Instagram, and you can win the DLC of your choice just by leaving a comment on either of those posts. And I believe if you type exclamation point, where is it? I can't find it now. There we go. If you type exclamation point codes in Twitch chat, there will be a little pop-up and a link that you can go to find out more. Super Steve asking, what do you call a blind dinosaur?
Do you think he saw us?
Yes. What do you call a blind dinosaur's dog?
Do you think he saw us, Rex?
Yay! He did the thing! Very reluctantly.
Thanks, guys.
It's been a pleasure.
So, yeah, Rich also doesn't like it when we do the "well, there it is" GIF, which is why every single update to the game so far, I think
like
I've done that GIF on
2
social media.
Has it been like 2.5, 3? Whenever there's something announced by the game, Jens will do the, well,
There it is.
there it is. He'll always do the GIF in the, it's the first reaction to it. And I had to ban it across the company. I was like, the company gets, everyone gets like one use of it. Okay.
I didn't
this
know
is the
that,
time.
so I'm gonna.
This is the time they could use it though, because it's the Jurassic Park pack. This is.
It fits. It works.
This works. It was every other DLC and update. I'm like, no.
All right, everyone, that is going to do it, I think, for this here live stream. We have been checking out the free Jurassic Park 30th anniversary update that came out for Jurassic World Evolution 2 earlier today. And if you haven't checked it out already, then you can do so right now, because your game will update automatically, usually. And it's all available to you immediately in the Jurassic Park building set. We probably should have mentioned that earlier, but yeah, it is Jurassic Park specific,
Yes.
these items, because, you know, it's the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park, the first film. And so, to summarize, there are over 20 new decorative items, including some, well, I mean, all of it is content from the movies, and also including some new functional stuff like the gates that we showed off, the new pylons, as well as the new Jurassic Park related paths. And it's free, available now, and all you have to do is update your game. And I want to thank you, Rich, for joining me on the couch. Tom, for joining me as well. How do you think your first live stream went?
I think it went well.
I think you did really well, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
So,
Let the chat manager do that.
Did it go well? Did it?
Chat, did Tom do fine?
Please,
Did he?
can I come back again?
So yeah, Dino Park Dan saying, have a good weekend, Jens and crew. Enjoy the new update, folks. Yeah, I
you
enjoyed the new
much.
update, absolutely.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to the mods for moderating. Thank you so much to the rest of the community team for being amazing people. And thank you to our producer, Adam, for handling everything behind the scenes, for making sure that all of this looks great. And thank you so much to you for watching and for playing and for being amazing. And we'll see you later. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.